Hi everybody, this is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, Hud, and welcome back to the baseball head. I hope you like this video and subscribe. Hopefully, I'm going to get to 4,000 subs. We're going to talk again about Pete Alonso. A lot of stuff happened today with the Mets organization, and we're going to get into that. But we have a report here from Andy Martino. I'm going to read you from Metsmerize. I don't want to read Andy's report. But the headline is really, Mets not expected to trade Pete Alonso. Well, that's good to hear. We're going to have a Pete Alonso video on the baseball head too, just so you know. In rebuttal to Bob Nightingale's report that Pete Alonso is expected to be traded this offseason, Andy Martino of SNY reports the Mets' strong expectation today is that Alonso stays with the Mets for the 24th season. Martino notes that outside of being blown away by a deal for the slugger, the Mets will likely keep Alonso and won't be actively shopping him this offseason. The Mets expect to be contenders in 24 and would also like to get an extension done with Alonso to keep him a Met for life. On Wednesday, teammates and coaches shot down a report that Alonso played any role in a falsely reported toxic clubhouse. Multiple talking heads on WFAN have tried to spread unfounded rumors clubhouse issues recently, and all of them have been shot down. Let me tell you something. There is nobody, and the hut means nobody, is going to wreck them like I'm going to wreck them on the baseball hut too. I'm going to do that video right after this. Original report from Bob Nightingale. He reported that the Mets are expecting to move Pete this offseason, but I don't think that's going to happen. It doesn't make any sense. The Mets have put themselves behind like 2 or 3 years if they did that. And you'll never get the value from Pete that he can't provide. I mean, very few hitters can hit 50 home runs. Pete's done it once. And he's not Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman never hit 50 home runs and drove in 100 runs consistently like Pete has. Now, I think the batting average is low because he had a bad June and he had an injury to that wrist. Now, the home runs are pretty good. The RBIs are very good. But, we know the issues here. There's a lot of problems with this team. The age was a big problem. Pete is not a problem on this team. I would mention again that the Mets, Pete Alonso, is a very charitable guy. And in fact, Major League Baseball gave him a grant to set up more charities. And today he set up more charities. So if a guy that Sal Licata from WFN said that was a toxic guy, that was a cancer in the clubhouse, it kind of doesn't wash. So just to let you know. Now, here we go. Now, obviously, if you didn't pay attention to this, the Mets made a lot of front office moves today. And they got rid of a lot of guys today. A lot of people in the front office. I think they're kind of clearing out all the garbage for when Daniel Stearns comes in to run this team. Another month or so, we'll get closer to having resolution on that. Again, this from Metsmerize. Mets fired Director of Player Development Kevin Howard, among others. Sources tell Metsmerize that the Mets have fired Director of Player Development Kevin Howard and multiple others who held director roles in the organization. The Mets also fired Director of Pro Player Evaluation Jeff Lubo, whatever the hell his name is, Director of Baseball Development Brian Hayes, and Director of Performance, Jim Cavallini. It's from Michael Marino, assisted with the reporting. Howard joined the Mets in 21 as the organization's Director of Player Development and transitioned to the Major League assisting hitting coach from May until the end of the season. The former minor league player then returned to the position of Director of Player Development in 2022. Hayes was in his 13th season with the Mets and was promoted to the newly formed Director of Baseball Development position in 22. Previously, he was the Assistant Director of Amateur and International Scouting for 3 years. Hayes began his career as a bat boy and clubhouse attendant for the Norfolk Tides back in 2004. Lubo was also in his 13th season with the Mets. He was promoted from Assistant Director of Pro Scouting in 22 to Director of Pro Player Evaluation. Cavallini was named the Director of Performance and Sports Science in January of 2018, following 3 years of Director of Performance for the U.S. Army. Now, these last 3 guys were all Wilpon hirings. I've been saying for quite a while, the Mets got to get rid of these Wilpon people. They are losers. They may be nice guys, they may be nice people, but they're losers. Get them out of here. Get more of them out of here. I don't know David Howard. It doesn't matter. But the other guys, they had to go. And the Mets should get rid of more people. Get rid of every Wilpon person in the front office. From ticket sales to ushers, get them all the hell out of here. Every single one of them. Don't see anybody employed, but just goodbye, skadoosh. Well, you let me know what you think about. Let me know what you think about this video. Wait till I rip into WFAN. You haven't seen anything, folks. You haven't seen anything yet. So let me know what you think about this video. Thank you, and I'll see you later.